10 na mga palatandaan na naaakit sa iyo ang isang tao. Ito ang question na nasa isip natin whenever magkasama tayo with someone of the opposite sex. Does this person like me? Ang psychology behind sa attraction and attractiveness ay isang fairly complex na topic. In our video today, magdidiscuss tayo sa mga signs someone is attracted to you. Disclaimer lang, hindi kami nagbibigay ng dating advice. Ipinapakita lang namin ang signs of flirting at body language na ginagawa when a person is psychologically attracted sa iyo. But before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on how you met with your significant other. Stay tuned din until sa last aspect sa video namin na ito at baka makikita nyo ito sa least suspected mo na tao. Now, ang only surefire na paraan para ma-determine na someone is attracted to you ay nagdi-display siya ng signs she likes you or kaya signs he likes you. Doesn't matter kung anong gender nila, pero if alam mo on how to read body language at ibang signs of attraction, siguradong mapapansin nyo na attracted sila sa iyo. To help with that, here are 10 obvious signs that a person finds you attractive. Number 1. Pupils dilate when they see you. Commonly, ina-associate ng mga tao ang dilated pupils with drugs or alcohol use. But alam niyo din ba na ang pag-dilate ng pupils can also be a telltale sign na someone is attracted to you? Ang pupil natin is right at the center ng ating iris. Ang iris is the part ng ating mata which lets light pass through. Para makafocus ang ating mata sa amount of light, our pupil dilates. Pero, ang mga psychological responses kagaya ng attraction or sexual excitement release a surge of oxytocin and dopamine sa brains natin, aka happy or love hormones, which can also affect ang size ng inyong pupil. So if napapansin niyo na sadyang puppy eyes ang tao when they're talking to you, mataas ang chance na hindi lang ito coincidence dulot ng surrounding light. They might be into you, so pay attention sa kanilang mata. Number 2. Blushing. Tandaan nyo na kadalasan people blush dahil they feel angry or shy. So context matters sa factor na ito. Pero ang involuntary emotional response na ito can also be an indicator na attracted sa iyo ang isang tao. Ang mga mukha natin usually blush dahil sa rush ng adrenaline whenever excited tayo. Like if nakikita natin ang ating crush, dahil it's the primary indication of communication and emotion. Ang pag-blush is an honest response na matrigger natin when we feel kilig or if sexually excited tayo about another person. Number 3. Change in tone of voice. Kadalasan hindi natin mapapansin ang sign na ito, pero minsan nag-iiba ang tone of voice natin when we engage in a conversation with someone tapos meron tayong unspoken attraction sa kanila. Para sa mga lalaki, we usually deepen our voice para mag-appear na mas dominant tayo in response to sexual attraction, whereas ang mga babae make their voice more high-pitched. Hindi nagmamatter if subconscious ito or intentional. Ang main reason why a person changes ang voice nila is because gusto nilang mag-stand out and catch your eye or ear sa case na ito. Mapapansin niyo ito easier if alam niyo na kung ano ang tone of voice nila when they talk to other people. If mapapansin mo na you both do this with each other, then congratulations kapatid! Pwede niyo nang i-consider na mutual attraction ang nararamdaman niyo. Number 4. They lean closer to you. Ang sign na ito focuses sa body language ng ating ideal person. If mapapansin niyo na the object of your affection angles their body towards you, then that's a powerful sign na naa-attract sila sa iyo. For instance, makikita niyo ito whenever they sit or stand when nandyan ka sa presence nila. Halimbawa, if mag-lean or tilt sila ng kanilang katawan in your direction, or if i-angle nila ang kanilang chair closer to you tuwing umuupo kayo for dinner. Conversely, it's advisable na hindi niyo i-pursue ang tao that noticeably pulls away from you kapag lumalapit kayo sa kanila dahil hindi ito indicative of a romantic or sexual dynamic. Number 5. They copy your behavior. Kapag na-attract sa iyo ang isang tao, they will subconsciously adopt some of your mannerisms at behaviors. Ginagawa nila ito to create a bond or para maramdaman nila na more aligned sila sa iyo. Ang love interest mo might hold their coffee kagaya mo or might use the same phrases o kaya pwede din nila kopyahin ang posture nyo. Ang karamihan sa mga tao begin to mirror each other kapag comfortable sila with their partner. When ang object of your attraction finds you attractive as well, they subconsciously mimic ang mga subtle aspects ng inyong character. Ito ang paraan nila para ipakita sa iyo na they're engaged in your attraction. Although sinasabi ng mga tao na opposites attract, that only applies to magnets, and we're not magnets. Mga tao tayo with individual desires and emotions. People tend to like other they have more in common with. The more alike kayo, the more mag-grow ang bond nyo. Number 6, they adjust their appearance around you. I'm sure mapapansin natin whenever we talk with our crush na for some reason nagiging hyper-aware tayo sa ating appearance. This applies sa karamihan sa atin. Someone who's into you ay gagawa ng lahat ng kanilang magagawa to ensure na ang kanilang hair at clothes are in check. Keep an eye out sa mga gestures of them na inaayos nila ang kanilang sarili to look more appealing sa iyo. Especially if ang mga actions na ito kapag tumatalikod tayo for a moment. If gusto talaga nila kayo, they'll use ang momentary break sa line of sight mo para tanggalin ang dumi sa kanilang ngipin, i-adjust ang fit sa kanilang shirt, o kaya mag-reapply sila ng lip balm para mas lalong magsa-stand out ang kanilang supple, moisturized lips. I-consider nyo ang mga attempts na yan to adjust their appearance as a signal na they are attracted sa iyo. Number 7, being nervous in your presence. Ang body language ng tao may react sa kanilang anxiety or excitement around sa crush nila by fidgeting or being awkward kapag nagsasalita sila. Ang mga fidgety behavior includes playing with their hair, stroking their arm, o kahit playing with their fingers whenever they interact with you. Pero dapat niyong tandaan na ang mga nervous glitches na ganito can also be caused by their disinterest or if nakikreep out sila sa iyo. So don't assume na ang actions na ito mean they like you. If frequently sila nag-check ng kanilang watch or phone para ma-distract nila ang kanilang sarili, then marahil na they are uncomfortable with you or gusto nilang umalis. Number 8, tumaas ang kanilang body temperature. While hindi natin mapapansin ang slight changes of body temperature sa isang tao unless ang superpower natin is being a human thermometer, then marahil hindi natin mapapansin ito. Pero there are some indications na tumataas ang temperature ng person at mau-observe natin ito just by looking at them. Ang term na ito is referred to as the heat of passion or kaya warm embrace. They all refer to this powerful sign of attraction, the rise sa ating body temperature whenever nag-i-engage tayo sa tao we are attracted to. Similar sa process sa pag-rise ng ating dugo towards our epidermis whenever nagba-blush tayo, ang increase sa ating body temperature will elicit a similar na physical response. Often, pinapawisan tayo whenever we exert physical effort and experience stress or anxiety. Pero ang increase sa temperature ng ating katawan can also be a byproduct sa sexual attraction. Number 9, attentiveness. If ever napapansin nila ang lahat ng minute details about sa iyo or if natatanda nila ang mga big and small things na sinishare mo sa kanila, ang attentiveness can be a sign na attracted sila sa iyo dahil ipinapakita nito ang kanilang concentration sa lahat ng sinasabi mo and they're trying to build a connection with you. Baka masurpresa kayo with gifts you mention na gusto mo o kaya mag-compliment sila sa hairstyle mo that you thought no one would notice. Kapag attentive sila sa iyo, it means that they're devoting a certain amount of effort to check up sa inyong kalagayan. And if that isn't an obvious sign of affection, then I don't know what is. Number 10, they introduce you to their loved ones. Ang random na pag-introduce sa iyo sa kanilang friends and family often means that they think highly enough sa iyo that they'll bring you into the intimate part ng kanilang life. Plus, alam nila na makaka-receive sila ng iba't ibang opinions about sa iyo galing sa kanilang social circle. And that's a risk they're willing to take para sa iyo. I-consider nyo na ang move na ito is a sign of attraction galing sa object of their affection, aka you. Even if hindi pa lumabas ang relationship nyo publicly, it shows na gusto nilang i-flex ka and nag-i-invest sila sa inyong growing relationship. At yan ang top 10 signs that someone likes you. Baka mapapansin nyo ang mga signs na ito sa mga ka-close friends nyo or someone you don't even expect. Thanks for watching and God bless!